Progressing into 2025, the globe faces numerous grave challenges, but the American economy wouldn't be one of them. The United States' spectacular economic rebound after the COVID-19 pandemic catastrophe continued in 2024, driven by consumers' unrelenting spending. Overcoming high interest rates and uncomfortably high inflation, economic growth has continuously exceeded projections. The financial markets experienced a surge. Although hiring has slowed, layoffs are still rather low. As the Trump administration gets ready to take office in 2025, there are many reasons to be positive about the state of the economy. David Kelly, JPMorgan Asset Management's chief global strategist, stated that the American economy is still upward at a very steady pace, as it has for several years. Do you recall those forecasts of an almost definite recession for 2022? Fortunately, that recession hasn't yet materialized. Though not nearly as much as anticipated, the Federal Reserve's fight against inflation hampered economic development. The market sagged but did not shatter. Additionally, despite the job market's flaws, the unemployment rate is still low. Forecasters looking at the Washington economy's fundamentals don't see the clear signs of a recession, unlike at this time in 2021 and 2022. Kelly stated, "I don't get anything internally in the economy to do that. You're going to need a shock to put the economy in recession. External threats, such as a potentially catastrophic trade war, are unavoidable. A recession might always be brought on by rising energy prices." The U.S. economy was clearly and immediately in jeopardy as gas prices hit an all-time high of more than $5 per gallon in the middle of 2022. Fortunately, today's oil prices are much lower. There are still no signs of supply interruptions in Russia or the Middle East. The United States is the world's largest oil producer, so if anything, supply has surprised to the upside. For 2025, GasBuddy predicts that the average yearly price of gas will be $3.22 per gallon, which would be the third consecutive year that prices at the pump have decreased. The Fed raised interest rates to multi-decade highs in an effort to combat inflation at a rate not seen since the 1980s. The battle on inflation increased the cost of borrowing money for credit cards, small business loans, mortgages, and auto loans. The number of additional rate cuts that may occur in 2025 is still up in the air. Additionally, mortgage borrowing costs have not decreased. Nevertheless, the Fed's decision to begin reducing interest rates is a good thing for the economy and should promote growth in the upcoming months.